And the reason he says you'll hate the one and love the other, or cleave to the one and despise the other, is because you will be frustrated in your efforts. Because you'll end up pleasing nobody. You'll know you're disappointing your brothers, your sisters, your parents, whoever it is, when you try to please Yah, and you know you're going to disappoint Yah when you try to please them. So then you're going to get mad at somebody. You're either going to blame them for putting you in the predicament, or you're going to blame Yah. The verse is true, isn't it? How much more you, O you of little belief? You know, a lot of you guys, maybe not in this room, maybe on live stream or wherever it is, from time to time think that I'm too hard or too strong or too this. Do you read your Bibles? I mean, here he is telling them, beware that you're not doing things for men and you're not focused in the right direction. I'm going to teach you how to pray. I'm going to talk about light and darkness and serving masters. And then I'm going to say to you, look, knock it off. You worry about all this dumb stuff. You of little belief. You had to throw that little jab in there. Focus vertically, he's saying, and all of the physical stuff on the horizontal, the earthly things, the worldly things that you need as a human being will be added onto you. You'll have them. But he says focus vertically, and focus not just on knowing he exists, but focus on his righteousness. Because we are to do as he does. It's not an easy thing to go through this relational stuff. Oh, but we got a lot of guys, especially coming out of the churchianity stuff, going to all get in their wives' faces. Oh, problem is you're not submissive. Well, maybe the problem is you're not leading. Okay? Yeah, see? And the guys should be clapping too, not just the ladies. The ladies are all like, yeah. The guys are like, I wish that guy would just shut up. You're getting in my cheese. You're getting in my weeds here. You're getting out of my stuff. Just like I've told you over and over again, that you can get into the kingdom successfully from where you are. You can journey the path from where you are to the kingdom from wherever you are starting. You can also get to the place where you become a man and a woman the way Yah created you from where you are right now. Okay? Yeah, you can clap for that. You can journey from where you are right now and become absolutely an example of what a man looks like according to Yah, or a woman looks like according to Yah. You can do that from no matter how messed up you are, no matter how bad your upbringing, no matter what abuse you came from. You can get that, because that's what he's calling you to do. Because of the play on the words there. He says, if you take my guidance, you take my discipleship, you take my burden, he says, this is going to bring light. It is light. Remember, the burden, the struggle is in darkness. He says, but my yoke is gentle. He says, now for all you men out there who want to be like Yeshua, you want to lead, you're going to do this meek and humble. Do your wives see that in you ever? So bear in mind, this is why I often scratch my head and shake my head to the side, not knowing what to think. When somebody wants to send me a video clip of some prophetic teaching from somebody who is non-Torah observant, and they're coming out of the mainstream, and somehow I'm supposed to be learning from them. Why are you still learning from them? You're now being yoked to an unbeliever. Oh no, they believe. Well, you need to go back and study what it means to believe. Now he's going to tell you how serious this is. If you get unequally yoked on purpose, you're going to become unequally yoked, you can get yourself in a place where you are not separate and you've touched things that are unclean, and he will not receive you. And that's not a condemnation for those of you that are in a marriage. He called you in that marriage, and that marriage is now unequally yoked. But be careful in that state that you don't get pulled towards the unclean. Don't go off to this relationship of being unequally yoked. See, Christianity might read this to you saying, oh, well, he made him who knew no sin to be sin for us so that we become the righteous of Elohim just because of what he did and all. No, the context is all about him saying, look, stop listening to them, listen to us. We have been here, we've laid the foundation, we've paid the price, we've been sent by Elohim to do these things. Why are you going and listening to these other people? You see how it all flows through? The quotes that we read today from the verses? Because the unequally yoked comes out of a pleasing self or pleasing man thing. I want what I want, so I'm willing to yoke myself to you because you have what I want. Well, you should want what he wants. And don't you get into a lawless, righteous compact together where righteousness and lawlessness are now mixed. He doesn't like the mixing. Belial and Messiah, light and darkness, dwelling place with idolatry. He doesn't want you to be doing any of that stuff.